to my YouTube channel. My name is Syed Abdullah Seggaff. I'm a professional photographer based in Jakarta. Okay, today I have something to show to all of you about my early works at the first stage in photography that I have involved about 10 years ago. Okay, to be honest, my old camera, the Nikon D90, is my first digital camera. Back then, before I get involved into digital media, I mean in digital photography, because in 2008 Nikon had launched the Nikon D90 with a CMOS sensor made by Sony, and I was I might say this is my first time. I have borrowed from my friend and I've used D90 before. But my father told me, if you want to be a good photographer, start with film. Well, I admit that. Then I bought my first camera, Canon AE1 with 50mm 1.8 FD. Actually, that's a good camera, you know. The viewfinder on Canon AE1 is bright and large, rather than my Nikon D90 and my D700. I do not know why, but I have asked one of my friends what about Canon AE1 that I've bought. The cost about, I think, about $150, something like that, about 95 pounds. I'm not sure about that. I forgot the price because I've lost the receipt that I've bought before. Well, I've forced myself, I mean, with the 50mm that I attached on the AE1, I forced myself, and I learned from I mean, you know, it's a square, you know, so I learned to compose and learned to compose from the viewfinder before I bought films. Then my first film is lomography. I'm not sure about that. Is they still produce it or no? I'm not sure about that because I have left film, because nowadays film rolls are too pricey. It's not cheap. I mean, it's not. I don't want to call it cheap, but it's not affordable for me, because right now people want to see on the screen. They need fast. They need something like that. Blah blah blah. So from 2008 until 2011, I forced myself. I want to be a great photographer. So I have Lomo. Then I've bought a negative. I'm not sure about that. What we call it? Fujifilm Xperia. Sorry, not Fujifilm Xperia. Sorry about that. Sony Xperia is it's electronic, something like that. It's a cell phone. Sorry about that. Forgive my way. Okay, I've bought lomography 400 ISO, then Superior Extra 400. I think I have two of them during that shot. I'm not sure. I couldn't remember about that. And 200 Superior Fujifilm. This is a great color. I swear to God, this is great color that produced from Fujifilm. But there is something that I've loved so much about film that Kodak produced. It's called Kodak BWCN. Yes, I know, but I feel, why does Kodak not produce that film anymore, the black and white? Because the film to develop that film, it used a C41 process. It means all color film was processed by C41, but the codec is, they are too brilliant. They can make that black and white film and process as C41. I'm not a technical photographer actually, but I know to process that black and white film in that time, because in 2008 I still live in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's not many the studio lab to develop black and white film, so the option that I've got from the seller that sold the film, the BWCN codec black and white, she said I use this film use C41. Then I asked her, what? C41? Is it for color? No, just tried it and then C41. Well, I've tried the C41. I will show you after this about the film, and then the result from BWCN C41 from codec is outstanding, astonishing. But then I tried to find in Jakarta that kind of film. None of them sell that codec BWCN 400. I'm not sure why, because it may be expensive, maybe a rare item. Then I've read on internet that codec doesn't produce that kind of film anymore. But I hope codec will hear this, and